This trip began as a dream with a group of friends in Dubai and soon became something extraordinary. It was something we talked about for a while, a chance to go completely off-grid and experience a place most of us only ever dreamed of. We were 8 families, a whole lot of kids, and one big, unforgettable country. From dusty roads to boat rides, every day brought something new. Our children, they didn't just come along for the ride, they lived it. It reminded us of the power of slowing down, stepping away from the usual, and just being present with each other and with nature. For many of us, this was a dream destination. Untouched, rugged, and packed with once-in-a-lifetime moments. Because this trip wasn't just about where we went, it was about the moments along the way, the connection, the reset, the memories made with people who are like family. This is just a glimpse of what we saw and what we experienced in this trip. These memories will stay with us forever. This is Botswana.
Zondagochtend, 14 Julie. Ons is nou by Bushlow. Marius kar. Hier is ons ander kar. En 'n ander kar. En hier is ons kar. Ons gaan die bruine kry. Wat die beste is, want papa se kamp kom en dan.
Marius is 'n lekker double single cab. Also Hanekom ook. Hey, hallo. Hey. Marius, lekker nou. Hier is Stanley, sommer staan by. Our final members have arrived. There they are. Ander sticker. Okay, en dan doe je hele booklet van al die instructions.
Nee.
En dan wil je zien, hier is die kokste geschenk. Die kokste geschenk. Als we nog aankomen.
So the trip has officially begun. We woke up this morning at 4 a.m. We head through to Pretoria, and then from there we went up to Lepelale, where we met everyone at the Elegant Fuel Garage. We had a great convoy there, all the Toyota Hiluxes and one Land Cruiser. Everyone was packed and ready. From there we hit the road. We took a shortcut to Stockport, which was quite rough. But got here in the end. We're at the border now. We're crossing into Botswana. It's 9 a.m. And from here, we're going to head to Khama Rhino Sanctuary camp. We are excited. Everyone is ready and roaring to go.
Hi guys. So we just finished day 1 of our Dubai to Delta adventure. We traveled around 560 kilometers from Pretoria, South Africa. We're in Botswana now. Night 1, we're in Khama Rhino Sanctuary. We arrived around 3 o'clock and we saw 4 rhinos and a baby. It was beautiful. And we're ready to spend our first night.
Hoe het jy geslaap, Gila?
Ek het lekker geslaap. Dit is 'n bietjie koud, maar ek dink dit was okay.
Dit was vrek koud. Goeiemôre, Judy.
Hallo. Lekker geslaap.
Ek het baie koud gekry.
So,
Waffles, pancakes,
flapjacks, yes.
flapjacks.
I'll say.
Good morning.
Hi.
How was the night one in our awesome vans? How did you sleep?
Amazing.
Freezing. It was cold, but it was good.
Yeah.
I slept like a baby.
Morning, guys, girls. Day 2 of the adventure. We slept at Khama Rhino Sanctuary last night. Today we're moving closer to Maun. We're doing around 523 kilometers to reach a place called Bhuteti Tented River Camp. And that'll be day 2. So a long day of travel, 5.5 hours driving. And then we'll see what it looks like at Bhuteti.
Okay, so in true Top Gear style, we would like to present each family with a heartfelt gift. Because we love you all so much. But the gifts have very specific rules and they require that you have to have the gifts on display at all times in the cabin of your vehicle. Failure to do so will result in hurt feelings and probably fines.
Oh,
Master.
die hanekoms is nie present.
Oh, that's Hanekoms on present.
Chantal hardloop!
You have to stop again. Hanekoms.
They can,
Kom Chantal hardloop.
kan jy die kaart kry? Jy moet daar kom.
In the car, in the tent.
In the cabin of the vehicle.
Cabin of
In the cabin. The driving area.
Okay. Just
in the
Okay.
cockpit.
Gaan jy nou reveal?
Ek gaan dit maar weer moet doen want nou Chantal was Joe.
Was Joe?
Hy leer ken nie toe net
Oh,
Okay, well,
Load shedding.
then we don't have to do it again.
that's all
Post
right.
breakfast.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that oor hand. We can do the first is basson.
Is hulle almal verskillend?
Ja.
Moet ek reveal?
Yeah,
Kind of supposed to suit your pants.
Oh, it suits you.
What is it?
It's an armrest cover.
Yes, I was looking for one of those yesterday. Oh, yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
What did Mario? Dyson?
I knew you were going to get it.
Mario, wat jy?
Hanekom.
Marius, what have you got?
What you want?
No, you have to
What is that?
What have you got, dude?
Here we go. This guy.
Disco ball.
Panda.
Wat is julle Chantal? Wat was jou?
Oh, it's a gear shift cover. It goes over the knob of your... It's a little hoodie. I have no idea what these are. So display them with pride.
Oh, yes.
Wait, this is like...
That is
Beautiful morning in Khama Rhino Sanctuary. So to mark our visit, we have our goodbye to Delta Botswana sticker. First one done.
Arrived at Bhuteti camp, just outside Maun. Fire burning, cars all set up.
Wys my 'n bietjie wat drink jy by ons?
Môre gaan ons in die delta in, nou drink ons ook Wango Delta.
Good morning. Good morning. So we find ourselves here at Bhuteti Lodge. We had a great night. Gil, what's in store for us today?
Today we will be driving from here to Mount, to a nice big shop, because we have to shop for 5 days. And then we've got a very rough corrugated road to drive on, which is going to be a lot of fun.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, yes. From there we will then head to Southgate, and that's where we're camping tonight, in the Moremi. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
First night of Moremi magic.
First night of danger, as they say.
Nice, so we're excited about finally getting to the Moremi and all the magic of the places that we've seen.
Yeah,
so,
see some elephants.
Looking forward to a great day. Mike,
Charlie, we are here.
Where?
Southgate.
Nice, finally. And us?
Southgate, Moremi, the dream come true.
Mr. Joe, how are you?
Yeah, good and you, buddy?
Good. What do you think of the camp so far from last night?
Yeah, look, it's, I have to say, what an experience. So last night, leaving the camp, had a great breakfast. And I think what really stands out is the 90 kilometers, we almost took 6 hours to get here.
Yeah.
That's
interesting road.
Very interesting road. But yeah, we're here in the Moremi now today. And we've been very fortunate as we drove in. We already saw a few elephants, lots of giraffes, even had an elephant at our camp. As we speak now, a baboon is actually walking past us here.
Another one behind you as well.
Another one behind us here. So I have to say, this is the life. The fire's going, the kids are having fun.
Yeah.
And And the beers are flowing. Cannot think of anything better.
That. Cheers.
Cheers. And yourself?
Yes, I think for myself, Bhuteti was an awesome experience. The last one we could sit freely and just enjoy ourselves. And then the road over here was interesting. A little bit of a tar experience, and then the off-road bumper cars.
Sure.
I think the cars we've been through the run of it, but it was an awesome experience. Good wildlife on the way. Elephants, giraffe, some baboons at the moment.
Yes.
And yeah, tonight's the first interesting one. Because we have to be vigilant the whole time. So, but an awesome
100%.
experience. Elephant almost visiting us on our doorstep. It's a good one so far, and just looking forward to seeing some dangerous wildlife tomorrow.
100%.
Maybe a lion or a cheetah or something.
100%.
Morning folks.
Hello, everybody.
Day 4 of our Dubai to Delta adventure. We entered to the Moremi yesterday. We saw an elephant almost straight through our camp. That was awesome. This morning at 7, lions came right like 10 meters from our camp. It was about 3 females and 6 cubs. It was really cool. Not everybody saw it because we 8 cars, only about 3 cars saw it. But yeah, it was awesome. So Chantal, what do we have in store for today, day number 4?
Yes, so Andrew, today we're in Southgate and we're heading towards Third Bridge, which is about 60 kilometers away from here. And then we're going to stop for lunch and just have a time.
What do you think we're going to see today?
Oh, I hope everything. We've already seen rhinos. You guys have seen lions, so hopefully I see a lion. Yeah, just about everything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
How's it? Yeah, we drove today from Southgate all the way to Third Bridge. What a fantastic day. We're here now, beautiful campfire, everyone's sitting on the fire, ready to go. Tomorrow we're going to go to Zakanaka, drive across the iconic Third Bridge. It's going to be amazing. And a bit of a game drive tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's a bit of a chill drive because from here to Zakanaka it's only 7.8 km, so it's nice and close. So there's a lot of game driving, a lot of animals. We're actually right here next to hippo pools. We can hear them going in the water, so it's also going to be fun during the night. We've been warned that hippos will walk through the campsite, so yeah, let's see what that's going to be like. And yeah, beautiful sunset tonight, and we'll give you another update tomorrow. Cheers.
As we were braaiing and just chatting and enjoying each other's company around that campfire, we noticed a huge hyena was circling around the campsite, and it was quite scary, although he did keep his distance. But that was definitely eye-opening and a reminder that we were absolutely in the bush and camping wild. woke up at Third Bridge to an absolutely spectacular sunrise that one can only find in Botswana, in the African bush. It really was quite memorable. We all sort of slowly got ourselves together for the day. During our time at Third Bridge, probably the most special thing was in the morning when a whole herd of elephants walked right up to our camp, almost through our campsite while we were having breakfast. And it was really just truly amazing just to see the size of those animals in the wild, but also just how graceful they are as they walk and as they move and eat. So that was just so memorable and will stick with, I think, all of us for our lives. And then we did have a little friend join us the next morning, a little hyena as well. He came scrounging around after we had breakfast to see if there's anything left out. Third Bridge was absolutely memorable, really quite incredible. Crossed the famous Third Bridge and made our way onto Zakanaka.
Today we are heading to Zakanaka and looking forward to the drive, as it was one of the shorter ones. This was going to be our safari day. We can take some time to stop and look around what we can find or spot in the bush. Till this stage, a leopard was still high on the list, as we have not seen one yet. By the afternoon, we all met up again at the camp and just started settling down. As we saw a group of people coming past us, all rushing in one direction, we stopped a game ranger that was going with them and asked him what was the commotion or what was going on. And when he explained to us, there's lions just chilling in the bush very close to where we were. So most of us quickly got in our cars and we drove off to see if we can find the same. It was really amazing to see. Saw a lioness feeding her cubs in the long grass, calm and completely undisturbed, like we were not even there. We all switched off the cars, watched quietly for a long time, hardly believing how close we were to them actually. Later on, when we got back at camp, there were some of us that decided we want to go on the boat. That was really also amazing. Firstly, started very slow. That water was so calm and quiet. Sitting there in the quietness, just taking in the scenery. A hippo popped up out of the water, also just crazy, unexpected. And then just the vastness of the rivers and how far we can go. The view with the birds and everything, the grass heaps, the mountain, where we literally at one stage also stopped because there was like a massive male elephant in the water. Really cool. And then the sunset over the water, also another amazing end to the day.
Last night, Henry was parked right here, and Mario's over there, and through the middle of the night you can see a elephant just walk straight through our camp. There's his footprint. He came all the way from over there, past Chris's car, looked at the dustbin, and then he walked all the way this way, right by Joe's car, around the other side, and found the other dustbin somewhere around there. And just walking, no worries, just strolling through. It's our morning to make breakfast, so we have started already. 2 or 3 other people have gone out for a drive, and we are going to make breakfast by the time they get back. Charles just waking up. There he is. He's making eggs. Morning, Charles.
Good morning.
How are you?
Magical.
How did you sleep?
Magical.
Magical. This is where the lions were last night. We had a male lion, 3 females, and loads of babies. They were there by sort of those trees over there. We drove there, went to go and see them, and then came and set up camp right here. Wonderful.
So yeah, this morning a few of us set off before sunrise for a quick early morning game drive, and yeah, we were greatly rewarded for that. Not only with a beautiful sunrise, but a whole group of lionesses resting quietly there in the grass. And yeah, and then we went back to camp, joined the rest of the group, where we quickly enjoyed a good breakfast, some French toast, and packing up for the day ahead. So just as we drove out of camp, again, beautiful sighting, huge male lion lying right in front of the road. Pretty special way to begin the day's journey, that's for sure.
Right, we are driving in today in the convoy. We're driving from Zakanaka to Northgate, Khwai, and in the convoy behind me I've got our whole gang, our Dubai to Delta gang. And in the car with me, I've got my family, Shirley and the kids. And then behind me, the Khama. Do you have a copy?
Copy that. Khama here with Judy, Anton and Mia. We're trying to miss the elephants here in the Moremi today.
Car number 3, the Coetsiers. Do you have a copy?
Copy, yes, it's Leslie and myself here, having a great time, absolute bucket list items, and can't wait to see what's ahead.
Got car number 4, the Honeycombs. Do you have a copy?
Oh, copy. It's the Zakanaka family. In the cars was myself and Chantal, it's Laura and Leon. And just loving every moment of this, eh? What an adventure.
Car number 5, we've got the Grobblers. Do you have a copy? Grobblers are here. It's myself, Charles, Gail, navigating, and Mia and Laura in the back. Absolutely loving some Moremi magic with my own eyes for the first time. It's incredible. Car number 6, we got the Gilmores. You got a copy?
Copy. This is the Gilmore family here. In car number 6, myself, Sandy, Maddie and Jack. And just absolutely loving this experience here in Botswana. Incredible scenery, incredible people. Just absolutely love it.
Car number 7, we've got the Pretorias. You have a copy? Copy. Lucky number 7 with the Pretorias family. It is Arieta, Krista and Bella. Enjoying ourselves here and looking forward to the rest of the trip. Car number 8, we've got our camp commandant and the Bassons. You got a copy?
Copy, Gila. This is Basson family. We've got Ane in the back, and we've got Ruan in the back, and we've got Signa. And yeah, this has been awesome. We're in day number 6 of 12 days. We're gonna end up in Khwai tonight, and then after that we're heading to the Savuti.
So as we head to Northgate for our final night in the Moremi, we quickly made a stop at Dumbo Hippo Pools for a quick lunch. It was quite a great sighting. We found ourselves surrounded by plenty of elephants, and so We actually had to stop completely and have to move very slow not to disturb them. They were all bathing, rolling around in the mud, spraying water everywhere. So it was just phenomenal sitting there just to watch them. When we finally reached the hippo pools, it's a large watering hole with a lookout point. And over there we just got out, had a quick picnic there, the kids played, and then we set off. Onto the road to Northgate, where we again were very lucky to spot the fresh line tracks. So we followed and found another pride, and actually what was even better, it was just after a kill. So what an amazing sighting. At that time the females were feeding while the males were laying nearby, fast asleep, stomachs full. Later afternoon we arrived at Northgate and so we set up the camp for our final night in the wild.
Hello everybody, so today we are on day 6 of our Dubai to Delta trip and we're in the Moremi. We left Zakanaka this morning after we had the most epic breakfast. We had about a 6-hour drive, 45 kilometers to get to our stop today at Khwai, and Shirley will tell you about the road what we saw.
Yeah, we had a really good morning. We started off with lions, so it couldn't get better, but it did. We saw buffalo, we saw loads of elephants, we saw quite a bit hippos. We had a lot of encounters with elephants, but it was a good day. We're here, everyone's sitting up having dinner and just getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a long day to Savuti. But looking forward to it, and just to a nice evening. Good food being made by the looks of things. Yay!
And as dinner preparations began and the fires were lit as proper South Africans, and everyone just wanted to start relaxing, hippo, kids run.
Hippo running.
Get it. But thank goodness the hippo then veered off. Rest assured, our heart rates took a bit longer to settle down, but it's definitely a story to remember, and it's something that we will never forget.
Ooh. So my hands are shivering a little bit. Just had a bit of an encounter with a hippo here at Khwai camp. I walked down to campsite number 9. I saw some waterbuck. Just wanted to have a shot of a waterbuck, and then a hippo appeared behind the tree. It was grazing. It was fine. I was not very close. But then, as I took the photo, the hippo just turned. It lifted his head. It looked straight at me, and it was 3 or 4 seconds. I slowly walked backwards, and like the third step, it started running. I think it wasn't charging, wasn't running straight towards me, but it ran straight towards our camp. And then I just shouted, and we just saw kids scatter into the cars. It's just a good idea. When you are wild camping like this, make sure the kids are always close to a vehicle, that they can get into a vehicle if they have to. Make sure the cars are parked nice and close to each other, and anything can happen. But so we all got a bit of shivers now, but it was awesome.
Die sunset is so mooi. Kyk, ek en Shirley sê te sien ons hippo. So die hippo kom hy nader en vinniger en toe start almal na ons
karre toe.
Sy markies het ek.
Maar almal in 'n kar. So almal se emergency controls het gewerk. Ja. Well done. En nou is almal wakker. En nou het almal realiteit gesleep. So ek is vanaand 'n taxi kar.
morning. So yeah, today we woke up here on our last morning in the Moremi. It was lovely. We're here at Northgate. We drove all the way from Zakanaka yesterday, got here, had a beautiful evening. Loads of hyenas in the camp and badgers all around. This morning with birds running around the campsite. It's absolutely just stunning here. As they say in Afrikaans, prentjie mooi. Today we are leaving here, leaving the Moremi, our last, saying goodbye to the Moremi, driving up to Savuti. So we're entering this small bit of the Savuti park, and then it's a tough drive today. We woke up very early to have breakfast, and everyone's ready, packing, getting ready so we can get out of here because we got the sandy road, the infamous sandy road to tackle today. So we're going to be doing that, and hopefully not get stuck. Or hopefully maybe we do, so we can test all our equipment. But anyway, let's see what happens.
Ja.
Selfde spot elke keer.
Sure, what a day, eh, Shoal? Cheers to that.
Cheers, Gila.
Crazy day. So yeah, today we drove all the way from Northgate to Savuti, following the cut line, sandy road. How was it for you, Shoal?
Yeah, well, I can see by the dents in your can that it was quite a tough road. It was tough on the vehicles, tough on the equipment as a whole. We had some exploded beer bottles, milk cans. We might have a few issues with the cars, but nothing too serious. So no, it was an epic drive. It wasn't easy, but no one said it was supposed to be easy.
That's my malaria alarm. Take my malaria tablets.
I'm gonna knock it back with a beer.
I'm gonna knock it back with a beer now. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, so besides that interruption, it was a really tough road, but I'm super happy we made it here. We're in a great campsite tonight. We've got some steak going behind us. We got some beautiful birds, also some kids behind the camera too.
And we've got some lions walking through the campsite.
Yeah, we've already had the first batch of lions get through here. So we're looking forward to an interesting evening and another epic evening in Africa.
Yeah, and another epic journey tomorrow.
Yeah.
The journey continue.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
So today was another big day driving as we made our way from Savuti camp to Riverview Lodge. we got some direction, and we may or may not have taken a turn a little too soon, landing ourselves on one of the longest, bumpiest, most corrugated roads of the trip. Along the way, the Toyotas had a few casualties, with the Hanekoms having no aircon, and Christo's car started giving a few warning signs. So we pulled into a roadside shop, and we had a cold beer and some lunch, tightening a few bolts, and then carried on.
A little bit of rolling repairs here. That killer road has shaken loose the bracket slide attachment holder thing. So we're just doing some roadside repairs.
Nothing like a van 'n Merwe vice grip.
How's it, guys? Yes, what a day. The road from Savuti was, they told us we're going to take the chill road, the nice road, and it was ridiculous. It was bumpy and it was rough and deep sand, but we got here in the end. And where are we now, Charles? We're at the Chobe Craft Center, where we bought some crafts, but then they didn't have any change, so we took Zamalek for change. Yes, please. Cheers. 4 Zamaleks for change. Yeah, that was a car breaker. We might have been pushing a little bit hard, but the cars held out. But it was tough. It was super corrugated so far. Bumpy, sandy, everything at once.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now.
Check that out.
Cheers.
Two of the cars in the convoy pushed ahead to the lodge, while the rest of us took a detour down to the Chobe River. Christo got stuck in the sand. We'll blame the Toyota, not the driver, but a perfect excuse to finally use the winch on the Land Cruiser.
The winch is finally coming out. Not a bad place to get stuck. Next to the Chobe River.
We then crested a ridge, and it opened up to the most beautiful savanna. A massive floodplain filled with life. Elephants, giraffe, birds, hippos. Everywhere you looked, there were animals. And then we finally arrived at Riverview Lodge. A couple of nights of luxury in the middle of it all. Hot showers, proper beds, clean clothes, incredible food, and the kind of hospitality that makes you instantly relax. The perfect way to end the day and step into an epic evening with Principal Finds Master Mike Gilmore. No need to say any more.
So, a few ground rules for tonight. You will refer to me as the Right Honourable Judge whenever you speak to me. You will refer to Lizzie as the Right Honourable Judge whenever you speak to her. If you fail to do so, you'll drink. And then, in true parliamentary terms, when you speak about another person, you have to say Honourable. Honourable Malema. Honourable Joe. Okay, if you fail to do so, you will drink. So be careful. Whoa! Right Honourable Judge. Also, the buffalo rule will apply. So you have to hold your drink in your left hand. If you're caught with your drink in your right hand and someone calls buffalo, you have to down the river. Okay. So those are some of the ground rules. Yeah, then you're gonna get them quick. Then we'll give you one. We'll give you one. Okay. Let's see, am I missing anything? I think we're good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We will start off with a little bit of a general knowledge. Okay. I'm gonna pull names, everyone's names in the hat here. I'm gonna pull out random names. I'm gonna ask you a question. This is a question based on the facts that Gil has been sharing every day. So I hope we're paying attention. Unfair! Yeah.
Tanden geborsel, aangetrek, then come to breakfast at 7 and we leave strictly at 7:30. We have to leave strictly at 7:30 because there's a border crossing, then Big Falls, border crossing coming back. They want us to be back here by 2 and the boat leaves at 3, right?
What about you, Bella? What's this one?
Okay, everybody on the bus, say how's it? This is our man Impy.
We crossed over from Botswana into Zimbabwe, heading towards one of the most iconic sites in the world, Victoria Falls. Before anything else, a few of us took to the skies, lifting up in a helicopter and watching the landscape slowly open beneath us. Victoria Falls doesn't just look like a waterfall. It feels like the earth itself has split open, with mist rising high into the air, catching the light like smoke. It was one of those moments that's hard to explain and completely unforgettable. Walking along winding paths surrounded by deep, lush greenery. And as we got closer, you could hear it before you could fully see it. The roar, a deep, powerful sound of water crashing down, echoing through the air. The locals call it Mosi Owatunya, meaning the smoke that thunders, and it couldn't be more accurate. The mist rises like smoke, and the sound rolls like thunder. Walking along the edge, each viewpoint revealed something different. A new angle, a new perspective, a new moment to take in just how vast and powerful it all is. Then, just like that, we were back in the cars, headed for the border again, crossing from Zimbabwe back into Botswana, ready for the next part of the day. A completely different kind of magic awaited us as we made our way to the river for sunset.
So we are in the bus at the moment, heading to the Chobe River, just leaving Riverview Lodge now. We've got 2 vehicles. The kids are all in that one, and we got the adults in this one, and looking forward to an awesome evening on the river, some great animal sightings, some great company, so we'll see our adventure soon.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life, and the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with. And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend it with. And in time
9 of our adventure. This morning we went from Kasane, a little town right over there, and it's about an hour's drive over the border into Zimbabwe. So we had a wonderful view at the big falls, came back over the border, and now we're here on the Chobe River, enjoying a river cruise with all our mates and something cold.
Here now is a moment, and a home is who you share it with. I believe what the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with.
Lovely few days here. Now we're packing up, getting ready for our last bit of our adventure downwards, down Botswana. So first this morning we're going to hit the shops and fill up with fuel, and then we will go to Hunter's Road. We'll do a small piece of Hunter's Road just because it's iconic and we have to. So we're going to do that, and then we'll probably go to there's a place called the most westerly point of Zimbabwe, although it will be on the Botswana side, but we'll go and see that. And then we'll jump off the Hunter's Road, get on the tar road, the blacktop, and we'll make our way down to Elephant Sands, and that's where we will spend the night tonight. And we have a surprise from our camp commandant. He booked us the tented lodges there, so we'll have another night in a nice bed instead of our camper van.
We are here on the, I think it's Xakanaka border post, the border between Botswana and Zambia. We're on the bridge. This is the congregation of 4 countries that comes together on the, well, somewhere here. It's the only place in the world where 4 countries come together. We've got Zimbabwe that side, that's Botswana over there, this. Zakanaka is what, Mikey?
Namibia, and I'm just holding Henna's back from swimming across to Namibia. And we've got the amazing Zambia on the other side over there. Absolutely beautiful.
Let's say a kilometer walk from where you can park your car, and you can have this awesome final point of the Caprivi strip. There, right there. Cool. Chobe River, that side the Zambezi River starts.
Crocodiles, hippos, you name it, it's here.
Elephant Sands. We drove from Kasane this morning, a long day, but we're here.
We left this morning from Kasane and we took the Hunters Road, and now we're sitting at Elephant Sands. Took the Hunters Road, trying to find some leopards, but obviously unsuccessful. But yeah, we've seen a lot of elephants, but today is the closest we've ever gotten to them, as you can see.
Mighty close, and we're staying in tents as well tonight, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah. Cheers, Harry.
Lekker! Welcome.
Everybody, we woke up today at Elephant Sands and we've had a beautiful experience with all the elephants, drinking some water while we're eating, and some beautiful facilities here as well with tented camps. And yeah, now we're heading off to
Kubu Island. Yes, as soon as one of our members finishes in a meeting, we will be heading out. We're gonna stop 50 kilometers from here to pick up some meat for our dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow. Then we'll be heading on to Kubu Island, and what we're looking forward to there is that there is actually essentially just nothing. It will be our barest camp with no water or toilet facilities, but we're not afraid. What we're looking forward to most is that there will be stars galore. There's nothing else, and tonight it will be pitch black dark and we will all just be enjoying the stars with nothing, no other frills as our last night in Botswana.
On our way to Kubu Island now, with a little track that one of the locals told us to take. Through the cut lines, the road less traveled. So but I'm gonna stop at the lake. I'm gonna stop at the lake now.
We all love the outdoors and adventure, but we also love just driving. For a long time this was a dream, not a destination, but a drive. The idea of loading up the vehicles, heading out into the middle of nowhere, and crossing the endless salt bands together. No fences, no cars, no people. Just open space in every direction and the feeling of excitement to just drive freely. And now, here we were, with our tires rolling across the white crust of the bands and dust trailing behind us. There's something about a place like this that makes you feel small in the best possible way. Endless horizon, silence, freedom. And you realize some journeys are worth the wait.
Doesn't matter how many videos you've watched about Kubu Island, nothing prepares you for its quiet beauty. I don't think any of us expected it to be quite so breathtaking. Kubu Island is so remote and untouched, covered with spectacular baobab trees that are thousands of years old. It's one of those places that just makes you stop for a minute and take it all in. Once we'd set up camp, the kids had managed to put together a makeshift cricket bat out of bits and pieces they'd found laying around. It turned into an afternoon cricket match in the middle of nowhere, while the sun slowly set behind the trees around us.
Opening batsman, Ruan Bason, can you just show us your bat there?
Bush bat. No company, homemade.
Beautiful.
Afternoon, Polly.
How are you, Isaac?
No, good. We're here at the
Kubu Oval.
Auspicious occasion of the Kubu Open at the Kubu Oval.
Fantastic. So today what we're expecting is a lot of sun out, it's a dry pitch, a lot of bounce. As you can see, especially when you look over here, you can see a bit of cracks forming. I do think that for the first few hours the pitch will play well, but the cracks will widen. You're going to see a lot more bounce as the game progresses.
Yeah, Polly, I think you're right. But you have to remember, this is a hard surface. It's been rolled like 16 years ago, and there's lots of debris on the pitch. Expect the ball to swing.
100%.
The quick bowlers will do well, spinners 100%. Not so much, because 100%. This sand will grip the ball and it will do nothing. We've got at the moment Desert Vipers, 4 runs after
probably 66 overs, 4 runs. We have the crowd here from the local school. You can see the local school has arrived to support their best players. And then we've got some of the parents also here. The member stand. This is all-inclusive stand. And around the oh! Oh!
Catch it, Jackie, 1 and 1 bounce! On its left!
Oh! No ball, 6!
So today we started the morning at Elephant Sands. What a beautiful way to have breakfast and watch the elephants come in. Never thought I would get so close to a wild animal. And after that, I think it was one of our best drives on the salt pans.
It's truly a bucket list item. I said to my wife in a car that I always wanted to drive on the salt pans, and the thing that I really wanted to see is just to be here and just see the stars at night. You know, this truly phenomenal. And especially the campsite as well is truly phenomenal.
Absolutely, and as Joe said, absolute bucket list item. I think we've said it before that I don't think anyone's ever done a trip in such a short amount of time where you've ticked off so many bucket list items in a row, and definitely watching the sunset and tomorrow morning the sunrise on Kubu Island, and with the big trees and the stars tonight, bucket list item.
And tomorrow we've got quite a drive. I think it's more than 500 kilometers back to Ingwe Safaris.
That's right.
Crossing the border back into South Africa. So it's going to be a great drive. It's actually a bit emotional as well. You know, we're getting closer to the end of our Botswana journey, which was just fantastic. Honestly, I think that we are so blessed and so fortunate. The amount of animals we've seen and the experience is highly recommended to anyone. It's next level.
Absolutely, and I think as Joe said that it is a bit emotional. It was something we've been looking forward to for so long.
Sure.
Doing it with a group like this, I mean, it's a big undertaking, but doing it in a group like ours, I think if everything went smoothly,
100%.
Wouldn't do it with anyone else. An absolute must thing to do.
Let's drink on that. Cheers, mate.
To another day gone.
That evening, Judy had put together a final awards night, looking back at our trip and all the memories and characters along the way. And of course, it evolved into another classic finds evening with everyone chirping each other and laughing non-stop. Then, right in the middle of it all, Marius decided to cause some chaos with one last prank, blasting a lion's roar from the bushes behind us. For a few seconds there was genuine panic before everyone realized what was going on, and then absolute hysterics afterwards.
You find our way best. Yeah, hurry up. Thank you. So on a Arieta.
You're finding Arieta.
I'm finding Arieta. Thanks.
My luck. Wat? Wietvluchten? Wietvlutsen?
Ja.
Dus ver, maar is niet naby. Staan net aan die kant die bakkies en flut. Daar. Kom, hè? Egel? Kom. Hulle is allemaal in bakkies. Bakkies.
Allemaal bakjes chicken.
After that, we all settled around the fire for the evening, just chatting and reminiscing about our last 2 weeks together. The night sky on Kubu Island is phenomenal. Millions of stars in the Milky Way crossing directly above our heads. Honestly, it couldn't have been a more worthy way to end our trip.
sitting here, watching the final sunrise over the endless salt pans of Kubu Island, surrounded by the majestic baobab trees who has seen adventurers come and go for hundreds of years, you feel your soul become one with God's masterpiece. A moment in time where nothing else matters. I don't think any of us can quite believe we've reached this point in the trip already. It's one of those moments where your heart feels full, yet you also feel emotional knowing this incredible adventure is slowly coming to an end. And honestly, it's been everything we hoped it would be and so much more. Even with the profound beauty of Botswana, an adventure like this would not have been as memorable as it is without being able to share it with the people you cherish. When years go by, it's often the laughter and the conversations you remember and reminisce about. Although bittersweet, I'm really excited for the next part, taking everyone back over the border to our home and our family, where our love for nature all started, and getting to spoil you all for a final night together. That part is really special to myself and Lisby, and something we've been looking forward to for a long time. Our piece of paradise. Our bodies are tired, but our hearts are full.
Good morning, everybody. This was our last day in Botswana. I think it's on day 11. We're heading back to South Africa now. So this is Georgia May.
Hi.
Georgia May, did you have a great time?
Yeah.
So where did we sleep last night?
In our tents.
What's the place called?
Kubu Island.
Le Kubu Island.
Yeah.
It's in the Magadi Pans in Botswana. Beautiful baobab trees. And we had a nice fire. And then today, this is Ane. Where are we heading today, Ane?
To Marius and Tani Lisby's farm.
And the farm is in which town? Can you remember?
Lepalale.
Lepalale or Alice Ras. Okay, did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
Will you come again?
Yes, but with her.
With her?
Yeah, with me.
Oh, not with me?
It's okay.
Okay. Alright, when you guys are out of school, you're going to do this trip with your newfound boyfriend.
What?
And then you can show your boyfriends all the cool places that we've been. Alright, so last day and last day in Botswana. Tomorrow is our last day of the trip. Say bye.
Bye.
Run past the rivers, run past all the light. Feel it crashing and burning till it all collides. Strike a match, lit the fire, shining up the sky. As it all comes down again, as it all comes down again, as it all comes down again to the sound. The sound of the wind is whispering in your head. Can you feel it coming back? Through the warmth of the cold, keep running till we're there. We're coming home now. We're coming home now.
Ek hoop julle gaan die aand saam met ons geniet en alles wat ons hier vir julle voorberei het en alles en dis vir ons eintlik 'n voorreg om julle almal hier te hê. Nou weet ons daarom, maar ek weet Marius hulle het 'n baie groot groep daar, want as ons Dubai toe kom en ons kom kerk toe, is daar 'n groot klomp mense. Nou weet ek nie wie almal is nie. Nou weet julle waar is ons ook, nou weet julle waar bly ons. Waar is ons ou plekkie waar ons wat ons doen en alles, ons jag en ek is maar eintlik in die jagbedryf voltyds. So en ons het vir julle 'n lekker elandpotjie daar met die chef vir julle gemaak. Ou Warren, hy's 'n voltydse chef hier by my, werk permanent hier vir my. En julle die snacks is alles hierso. En dan Marius en Lispie sal vir julle al die kamers wys met die indelings en alles. Dan kan julle die vrouens of die wat wil gaan shower kan gou 'n shower draf, 'n lekker shower vang en alles en uitpak en alles en die wat snacks wil hê, alles is hierso. En dan ja, die bar is daar agter. Maar Marius sal vir julle al die goedjies verduidelik.
Ons drink nie meer nie.
Ja.
Yeah, it is an awesome trip and thank you guys for making this trip of a lifetime. We're an 8.
I think our expectations were met through and through. I think Botswana is an absolute gem. And we always realize the people, the landscapes, the wildlife, it's absolutely phenomenal.
For those of you that don't know, we all come from Dubai where everything is hustling and bustling and instantly happening. And it was such an adjustment to go back to African time. The first morning we were woken up by a lion, and that for me was just the highlight of this holiday, to be woken up by a different type of alarm that you can't explain to anyone.
Just had an absolutely incredible 2 weeks in Botswana with amazing families and just experiences that we'll simply never forget.
We left to Botswana and I didn't think that this would be this. It would have been this amazing. Honestly, every experience was a next level in a bucket list experience, from crossing Third Bridge to driving the boats in the Moremi and also in the Chobe.
Absolutely epic trip. One of my favorite parts, but probably also one of the worst parts, was the roads we drove. We made a point of driving some of the back roads, or the infamously bad roads, but the cars were great. It was intense, but just super memorable. I think what I'd said at the start was the trip wasn't going to be an easy one, but it will definitely be a memorable one, and it absolutely delivered.
It was very exciting, and my favorite part was when we went on 2 boat cruises.
My highlight was when we went to the lodges and when we saw lots of animals, and when we were by elephants and we saw lots of elephants.
My favorite moment was when we saw lots of elephants.
Why?
Because I love elephants.
Is it your favorite animal?
When we saw lots of elephants.
Okay.
Elephants? And a night?
Lions.
Lions. Wow.
Seeing the big four.
The big four. Awesome.
Anton, what did you like about the trip?
The lion.
Lions. And Mia, what did you like about the trip?
When the hippo ran through our camp.
Laura, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was seeing seeing all my favorite animals.
And Mia, what about you?
When the hippo came through our camp.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scary moment, but it came out okay.
How about you? My favorite part was like when the hippo ran through our camp. That was funny.
That was definitely a memory made. I don't think anyone's going to forget that soon.
So definitely once in a lifetime experience that just never expected. So.
What was yours, Maddie?
I like going on a boat ride.
The boat ride on the Chobe, right? That was cool. Jack,
Chobe River
what was yours?
cool. What was yours?
Playing cricket with my friends.
Playing cricket with the bat that they made and the...
I think that was the first cricket match on Kubu Island ever.
The trip was extremely cool. Saw lots of things, but my favourite part was playing cricket with all the boys and Georgia, some parts. We built our own bat with the help from Hanuman, and we had lots of fun.
So I would also just say every day a different place, a different memory. Difficult to reflect and choose from all of them, but the best ones I would go to is our trip on the Delta. It's just the water, the scenery, the elephant. That was amazing. And then definitely I think Chobe was one of the biggest highlights. You can see almost every single animal and in numbers. You just sit there in awe.
Yeah, I think, this is a once in a lifetime experience and just so many highlights, but definitely the animals that we saw, the elephants especially. Didn't think I'd see as many elephants as we did.
Yeah, it was an amazing trip. The best part was the buffaloes and the elephant and the Chobe. I mean, it's a spectacular sight. Cannot paint that picture to anyone.
Yeah, I think for me, as we drove next to the river, I really felt like it was a moment from The Lion King, where you could just see the giraffes walking the elephant, there were buffalo, antelope, it was unbelievable.
So this has just been an incredible experience. We've had so many different encounters with wildlife that, having grown up being in safaris and things, I've never experienced it like I did here. And it's been from lions in our camp and elephants and being charged by hippos and all these things that have made the most beautiful memories for us.
I think for me, in general, just spending time with friends that become your family, and a big standout for me was the Chobe River, just being on that boat safari with very close encounters with the elephants and just being up and close with the animals was awe-inspiring.
I think a trip like this is really, it's a bucket list, once in a lifetime type thing, and one of the things that I noted, we were a big group, 16 adults, 14 kids, 30 people, and there were smiles and laughs all the time. There were no tiffs, there were no people getting upset with each other. It was really just an amazing group of people on an amazing trip.
The people that we did it with was absolutely amazing. Wouldn't have done it with anyone else.
But I think what really stands out for me is just every night, all of the friends just getting together in the campsites, having experienced hippos and lions and badgers and hyenas. It's just a collective experience, so it was really just a phenomenal trip, and even more phenomenal to do it with the family.
This whole trip has two things that stood out most, and one is definitely the crowd, the group of people that went together. I don't think it is often that you get 30 people that get along so well, regardless of which cars had to split up and be together. Everyone was just happy with whoever got out of that car and just enjoy the day. And we're still friends after 13 days together.
I think echoing what everyone has said probably today, just like this trip has been something that we've been planning for a very, very long time. Doing these kind of trips is just something that you must do, and it's just phenomenal to be out here with all these great people.
The last night on Kubu Island, just the remoteness, the quietness, the beautiful stars, just was really incredible. And to be with friends that just are amazing made the trip just so much more awesome.
Just bonded so well that when we say this is our Dubai family, it truly, truly is.
Yes, this was an absolute epic trip. From the beginning we knew it's going to have its hard times, we knew it was a tough undertaking, but all in all I couldn't have expected it to work out better. I think we've said it before that I don't think there's been a trip, or it's going to be tough to get another trip where you can tick off so many bucket list items in one go. From the beginning, from Khama Rhino all the way through to Kubu Island was just absolutely epic.
As we drove through each landscape, it gave us the opportunity to take amazing pictures, and we made amazing videos as we went through each landscape. And I think it gave us the opportunity to see more of what God created.
It was spectacular to just experience God's creation up close and personal. It was really fantastic, and such a great trip with amazing people. Many memories made that we'll be thankful for.
Are leaving with our hearts full and tummies full. But yeah, incredible experience.
And ready for the next adventure.
I was actually taken aback about how amazing Botswana is. The people, the place, just how we were treated in every location, every campsite, every lodge. People were friendly, people just greeted us and always looked after us.
In Botswana, I think it has been underestimated. I don't think people realize how much it has to offer, how safe it really was. I felt super safe all the time. The people are extremely friendly. The things we've seen and experienced are just so raw. It was raw nature, and definitely exceeded expectations.
11 months of planning, booking all the places, treading out our route, getting people to commit to this trip. It all came together and it all worked perfectly. I would recommend anybody to get out there, rent a vehicle if you don't have your own overlanding vehicle, and go and do this trip. It is amazing. The animals, the country, everything was just amazing. But do it with a great bunch of people.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul. You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying for a word is spoke. You gotta find your people to put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got nothing to prove. When you're together, you got nothing to lose. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who ride along when the road is rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down, help you find your way in the lost and found. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. The ones that understand you, the ones that lend a hand to you, the ones that don't demand anything gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, that tell you the truth and wish you well. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.